Yo, fight fam, buckle up for a wild ride into the chaos of UFC 319's main event, where Dricus du Plessis squared off against the relentless Khamzat Chimaev.
I come and fight everybody, kill everybody, I'm the champ, I'm the king,
But this ain't the story you're expecting. We're diving deep into the heart of Merab Dvalishvili, the machine who stole the show in another epic bantamweight clash, defending his title against Sean O'Malley in a rematch that had the arena shaking. This video is packed with spicy details, fresh insights, and the kind of energy that'll make you want to jump into the octagon yourself. Let's break down why Merab is the human equivalent of a runaway freight train, and how he's rewriting UFC history. Born September 19th, 1991, in Tbilisi, Georgia, Merab Dvalishvili grew up in a post-Soviet world where grit was currency. Training in wrestling and judo from age 6, he was forged in fire. Think cold gyms, no excuses, just grind. By 2014, he's in the US, chasing the MMA dream with a 7-2 amateur record. His pro debut, a TKO in 2014 with Arok, kicking off a career that's now 18-4 with 11 decisions, 3 KOs, and 4 subs. But it's his cardio, insane, relentless, almost mythical, that makes him a nightmare. As of August 2025, Merab's the UFC bantamweight champ, ranked number 8 pound for pound, and he's just shattered Georges St. Pierre's takedown record. How? Let's dive into the madness. Flash to UFC 306, September 2024. Merab dethrones Sean O'Malley with a unanimous decision, a masterclass in pressure. Fast forward to UFC 319, the rematch. O'Malley, the sniper with pink hair and pinpoint strikes, lands early, spinning back kicks, jabs. A right hand that wobbles Merab. But the machine doesn't flinch. His style? Pure chaos. He's a wrestler with a gas tank from another planet, chaining takedown attempts like a pit bull. 36 attempts in this fight alone, landing 4. He smothers O'Malley, dragging him to the mat, landing 36 significant strikes to Sean's 26 by round 3. Commentators Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier lose it. He's not human. Merab's not just wrestling. He's winging punches, showboating, even chatting with Mark Zuckerberg mid-fight. His secret? A blend of Georgian wrestling, sambo, and sheer will. He trains with Ray Longo and John Wood, pushing so hard he doesn't rest fight week, genetics, or insanity, who knows? Merab's rise wasn't easy. Early losses in 2018 to Ricky Simon and Frankie Sayens had fans doubting, but he roared back with a 10-fight win streak. Key scalps, Jose Aldo, UFC 278 decision, Petr Yan, UFC Fight Night 2023 decision, and Henry Cejudo, UFC 298 2024 decision. Each fight showcased his evolution. Sharper strikes, better boxing, evident in his Umar Nurmagomedov win, and takedown defense that stopped 22 of O'Malley's attempts at UFC 319. His TKO of Marlon Moraes in 2021? A comeback for the ages. Merab ate a barrage, then flipped the script, pounding Moraes out in round 2. X-posts exploded. Merab's chin is made of vibranium. His 67 unanswered strikes against Moraes set the tone for his relentless style. Against O'Malley, he sealed the deal with a neck crank submission at 4:42 of round 3, cementing his reign. Off the cage, Merab's a showman with a heart. He's dancing, laughing, kissing the mat, pure joy in chaos.
Everywhere I go, the people always asking me, go fight O'Malley, go fight for the belt,
He's called out Conor McGregor for a fun fight per a 2025 X-post, and his beef with O'Malley added spice to their rematch. Merab's Georgian pride shines. He wears the red and white, carrying a nation's hopes. His training stories are legendary. Teammates say he glues cuts shut and keeps sparring. At 34, he's peaking with no signs of slowing. Social media buzzes with fans calling him the toughest human alive. His impact? He's redefining bantamweight, proving cardio and heart can outshine flash. After UFC 319, Merab's eyeing a title defense against Corey Sandhagen, who's on a tear with a TKO over Davison Figueiredo and a knockout of Frankie Edgar, per the transcript. Sandhagen's submission game and movement could test Merab's pressure. Or will Umar Nurmagomedov get a rematch? Merab's already beaten him, per recent web sources. But Umar's slick striking looms large. Merab's legacy? He's the guy who broke GSP's record, mauled legends, and made bantamweight must-watch TV. At this rate, he's gunning for GOAT status. Merab Dvalishvili isn't just a fighter. He's a force of nature. From Tbilisi to the UFC throne, he's shown what relentless looks like. Who's stopping the machine? Drop your predictions in the comments. Sandhagen, Umar, or someone else? Smash that like button harder than Merab's takedowns. Subscribe for more UFC fire, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next banger. Let's keep this octagon party going.